Multiple pitches for a Star Trek show set in the far future emerged after Star Trek Enterprise was canceled. One of these was an animated series called Star Trek Final Frontier, set in the 26th century aboard the latest Starship Enterprise. Imagining a darker future, vast areas of the galaxy would be untraversable due to detonations of omega particles. Along with a late 25th century war with the Romulans, these detonations would have caused a split between two halves of the Federation. An earlier pitch by Bryan Singer called Star Trek Federation would have taken place in the year 3000, in an era when the Federation is a shell of its former self. Centuries after the last Age of Discovery, many worlds would have left the Federation due to its human-centric nature, leaving Starfleet stretched thin with outdated ships. The Ferengi would have been the dominant power in the galaxy, and the Vulcans would have reunified with the Romulans. Star Trek Federation imagined utopia as stagnation and eventually rot, and the writers wanted to bring Trek back to the rough-and-tumble roots of the original series, which, despite later fleshing out of canon, was conceived as optimistic rather than explicitly utopian. This show's version of the Enterprise would also be equipped with a singularity engine and cloaking device, with various areas of the ship to be rendered using CGI. Both pitches were eventually shelved after Paramount decided to move forward with J.J. Abrams' Star Trek reboot film, although clearly elements from both of these pitches have evidently seeped into current incarnations of Star Trek. A Federation that has collapsed due to a catastrophe that has rendered conventional warp travel impractical is exactly the premise of Discovery's third season, which also comments on Vulcan-Romulan reunification. And a Federation that is turned inward, plagued by paranoia, is central to the premise of Star Trek Picard.